Trudeau must go!
Trudeau must go!
There's only two genders!
There's only two genders!
There's only two genders!
There's only two genders!
Trudeau must go!
Trudeau must go!
Joe Rosenell with the front line with Joe and Joe. Once again, let us go into the breach. We haven't done this in a while. Can you feel the love, Toronto? Play the clip.
Stop grooming the children!
Stop grooming the children!
Stop grooming the children!
Stop grooming the children!
Let us try to groom children! Help them groom children! Stop grooming the children!
Trudeau must go!
Here we go! Must go!
Trudeau must go!
Trudeau must go!
There's only two genders!
There's only two genders!
There's only two genders!
There's only two genders!
Trudeau must go!
Trudeau must go!
Trudeau must go!
Trudeau must go!
Trudeau!
Anti-Trudeau, anti-Agenda 2030, i.e. sustainable goals, anti-government. Oh, Justin, they love you, baby. You're a man of the people. Wind turbines in Ontario are struck by lightning. Play the clip.
Oh my God.
That pieces are calling. It just got hit
He just
again.
got struck again. God.
That pieces are calling. It just got hit.
Oh, God is angry, my friend. What's next? I think the locusts are next. Do you remember Yul Brynner in that film when he plays Pharaoh? And Charlton Heston approaches Yul and he's like, let my people go. And he basically, pretends like, I'm going to let him go. But then he kind of reneges and we all know the end of the story. Yul's like, Moses and the Israelites think they could outsmart us. Well, I think Trudeau is kind of playing the Yul Brynner role. What do you think? Who is Charlton Heston? Can I be Charlton Heston? I want to be Charlton Heston. Is that fair, please? I know I'm an American, but I want to be the Canadian Charlton Heston. Dougie, is Ontario on fire? Play the clip.
Right now, Ontario is on fire.
Here, here.
Our province is on fire. This province is on fire right now. But right now, Mr. Speaker, the economy's on fire in Ontario. It's on fire. Well, first of all, through you, Mr. Speaker, I want to welcome all the firefighters down here. We've been putting out fires for the mess. There's been a fire for 15 years down here.
Why are people clapping? I would think that's fairly obvious. Ontario's on fire. Dougie Ford's advertising Ford Fest in Scarborough. What the heck is Ford Fest? Play the clip.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited. We're now just 1 week away from the first Ford Fest of the summer. Please join us on Friday, June the 23rd from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Thompson Memorial Park at 1005 Brimley Road in Scarborough. The entire event is free, including hamburgers, veggie burgers, hot dogs, rides, and music. Hope to see everyone at Ford Fest next Friday.
So, Dougie thinks free hot dogs and free hamburgers, a couple free t-shirts is going to buy him some votes. Sadly, it probably will. Dougie Ford wishes all the dads a happy Father's Day. He says, celebrate Father's Day with your loved ones and friends by enjoying free fishing across Ontario this weekend. Once again, Dougie, looking to buy some votes by offering some free fishing. Probably will work, sadly. Big Red is back. He's standing in front of Niagara Falls.
Hi, I'm back in my riding of Niagara Falls, and I'm here at the falls today. But I want to talk to you about a motion that the PC government put forward on Thursday. And what they've done is they've canceled going back to the House from September 10th until September 25th, which means we will not be going back to the legislature at Queen's Park for over 100 days. 100 days, think about that. When we take a look at our province, we have an affordability crisis. We have a healthcare crisis. We need to hold this government accountable. And how do you do that? You sit at that legislature, you ask questions so that we can hold them accountable. Just last week, our province was on fire. Think about that. The Sky Dome was closed for Blue Jay games because the air was so bad. We got an environmental crisis, climate change crisis. And I'm saying to the government, we should be sitting to address these for the province of Ontario. Thank you.
He doesn't like Doug Ford. I think he's in the witness protection program. And he doesn't like Doug Ford. The two could go hand in hand. Pictures tell 1,000 words. This picture says it all. I know a lot of people out there, especially those who listen to this channel, don't like when I criticize Pierre Poilievre. All I'm saying is this. He's not the answer. No politician is the answer. God, family, country. Canada needs an exorcism. You are not going to vote yourself out of this. Jagmeet says he's working for the average man, the working man. Play the clip.
Canadians are feeling angry. They have every right to feel angry. They're angry because no matter how hard they work, they feel like they're falling further and further behind. They're angry because they don't have a family doctor. They're angry because gas and grocery prices are skyrocketing. They're angry because they're doing everything right, but still don't see a path to ever owning their own home. They're angry because when adjusted for inflation, they've taken a pay cut while their corporate bosses are making record profits. Pierre Poilievre and Justin Trudeau want you to be angry with each other, because when we're divided, nothing changes. Instead, the establishment parties rotate their power and CEOs benefit. Listen, I'm not going to tell you not to be angry. You have every right to be. But I do want you to know there is hope. We can dream bigger and better. As Prime Minister, I will take power from the CEOs and give it back to you, the working class.
Couple comments. This is what I think the strategy is. Jagmeet's there to take votes away from Pierre Poilievre to make you think like he's going to help you. So Trudeau gets power and Jagmeet gets benefits because he's in Trudeau's back pocket because he helped him out. That's what I think. What do you think? Put it in the comments. Jagmeet's talking to the elderly, trying to pull on your heartstrings. Play the clip.
Tell me what's your story?
My story is like everybody else. We're in fear. We don't sleep at night. I'm not eating.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's, well, you go to bed thinking, am I going to have a place on my head tomorrow? Like, am I going to be out in the street? I've never encountered this.
Such a scary feeling, eh?
This is scary. I pay my rent every month. I keep my place up to par. I don't know, how do they sleep at night?
You're doing everything right. And how do they sleep at night knowing that they're going to make you lose your place?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it possible, or can we keep fighting?
We can. And I want you to know that's what I'm here to do. We can fight. We can absolutely cut. What's happening to you is wrong. And I'm really sorry that it's happening, but we can fight back. And that's why I'm here to raise some noise and to fight back and say, listen, stop this. Stop these greedy companies that are going to evict people, seniors, out of their homes. Let's stop that. That's what I'm here to do, fight back.
Do you buy it? I don't. I'm sorry. I don't buy it. Maybe I'm cynical. Put your thoughts in the comments. I don't buy it. I want to remind my friends in Toronto of a very good day. June 17th, 2019, the Raptors won the NBA championship and you had your parade. I want to show you the clip. Look at all the people. Now, why do I bring this up? You see all those people? That's exactly the type of crowd that should be showing up to protest against your leadership in Canada. And it's not. Why do I bring that up? Because Canada needs an exorcism. That's why. Neil Oliver addresses the dangers of the 15-minute city. He's also Scottish. Play the clip.
I make a point nowadays of thinking the unthinkable, on the grounds that it's part of how we'll win. When I look ahead into the proposed future, or should that be the future threatened by those who would cast our best interests into a bin fire along with our health and our rights, when I contemplate that digital, net zero, 15-minute ghetto, cashless, fake food future, that all-round rubbish future, let me tell you, it's not just hard to see a happy ending for ordinary people like you and me. I say it's every bit as impossible to see how the nonsense can work out well, even for those seeking to impose that dire future. And I think that's why they've lost already, whether they know it or not. 17th century English poet John Donne said, "Any man's death diminishes me, for I am involved in mankind." I think about that line and remember we're all connected, whether we want to be or not. And I remember that whatever happens to some might eventually happen to all.
Neil gets it. The hair is completely crazy. I think he's even wearing an ascot. Never seen a Scot with crazy hair like that and an ascot. I've seen them with kilts. I dig the kilt. It's a badass look. But Neil, lose the ascot and get a haircut, please. But everything you said about the 15-minute city, that's spot on. Justin Trudeau with crazy bushy hair is talking about himself. Play the clip.
We're so glad to be here today to pass the message loud and clear that this law and order government is not respecting the law. Thank you very much.
This law-abiding government is not following the law, or whatever the heck he said. I think his locks are getting in the way. He's talking about himself. Once again, projection. Pay attention to past messages. History repeats itself. It's repeating itself.
Hey guys, stay up to date with all of our content at Locals. We post videos and updates not found on this platform. Thank you for your support.